It is Sunday, September 27th, 2020. I'm your host, Mike Trampy, BeatStars Community Director, and I am here with two very, very special guests. I am, I just messed up the screen. Hold on a second. There we go. Now we're looking good. We're looking fresh. I'm here with two special guests. I don't know if you guys know this guy, but I know this guy, man. I've been in the hip hop industry for a long, long time, and this guy's always made waves and had a very good name for himself. My man, Stu Bangas, is in the house. Stu, what's going on, brother?
Mike, what's up? Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for having us, man. Really appreciate it.
Of course, man. And then the special guest, man, the man of the hour. This guy's just taking it over, man. Young Bangers in the house. Young Bangers, what's up, man?
Nothing.
How are you?
Good.
Good, man. Thanks for joining us today, man. We're really excited to talk to you. Nice. Yeah, man. But we appreciate you guys coming on. This is Sunday Sounds. If you have not seen this show before, guys, it's basically we're highlighting producers from the community. I believe it's once a month or every other Sunday, but we do the show like at least once or twice a month. And basically we have people on and we just talk to them about, what they're working on and how they're utilizing BeatStars and, things of that nature. So like I said, today's a very interesting show. I'm not going to lie. I've never interviewed someone probably as young as Young Bangers. And it's really dope that he's actually on BeatStars because it shows that kids are using BeatStars. It's a great way to teach them, I feel, business and entrepreneurship. And I think I even mentioned this to you in email that I just feel like it's so cool, man, that you get to bond with your son.
Man, it's a blessing, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then you can also make money from it too, which is, I think, something I can say I was not taught when I was younger in school is like how to manage your money and a lot of different things. Obviously my parents did, but school wise, I think a lot of that stuff isn't taught. So I think it's a really cool way to show how money can be made, how to budget, how to reinvest, all these cool things that I think are really good teaching moments for younger people. So let's just talk about, if we have a very wide audience on BeatStars, right? So it's, some people may know you, some people may not. For the people who don't know you, like give them a little background of like who you are. Because I know you, like I said, I worked at Hip Hop DX in 07 through 14, man. I was involved in a lot of different like underground hip hop shows, beat battles, rap battles, everything over the years. And I know your name, your name sticks out. You've got a lot of dope credits, worked with a lot of dope artists.
Yeah.
But like if someone has never heard of you, like how would you break it down for them? Like who you are, what you do?
Oh yeah. So I've been making beats probably since about, I would say the first beat I got of any note was Rock and Roll with Helter Skelter, which was Sean Price and Ruck. So
rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. So I started working with Sean Price. I feel like a lot of people know him. Then started working with like Vinny Paz from Jedi Mind Tricks, who's got quite a following. A lot of the independent underground type of stuff is more what I gravitate towards. Like all those Army of the Pharaohs guys, like Apathy, Vinny Paz, Ill Bill, and I did an album last year called Cannibal Hulk, which did pretty well for us. So I mean, if you name it, like the guys on the underground boom, if you want to call it boom bap type of rap, whatever you want to call it, that's kind of what I have made my bread and butter with. And so that's basically it. And I'm kind of bringing my son into the fold here, and that's kind of what. I'm bringing them on that type of vibe with more like if you want to call it old school boom bap, whatever you want to call it, type of drums. But I mean, right away he picked up how to chop samples. Like I showed him, and within like a day, he can do it himself. So I chopped it up for him, and he can just play it. And now he can chop it himself, and he can do it by ear. So
listen, he can do more than me, bro. So because I've tried, and my patience is like I can't do it. Like that's crazy. That's so cool, though, man.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. And so anyways, yeah, that's enough about me, I guess.
No, listen, man, I think people need to know who you are. I mean, I think really to understand Young Bangers, you have to kind of understand Stu Bangers because there's obviously a lot of influence. Like, my father influences me in many ways. So it's just human nature. So I think that's cool that you guys are actually, and you're still working with hardware. I see you on the MPCs. I see you hitting those pads, man. It just, that's what I grew up on, man. I mean, I'm 37, about to be 38. So, I mean, we might be around the same age, close at least.
I'm 40.
Yeah. Okay. So we're almost right there, man. But that's the era I grew up in, man. The boom bap era. It's my favorite genre of music, in the hip hop music, especially. But like what, it's just so interesting, man. It's so cool to me. So when did you guys like? When did you actually start working with them? Because I feel like I saw videos even like prior to like this past year, like you guys cooking up stuff. Like when did it become like, okay, I want to do this with my son, and then it kind of turned into like,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
we
tell you.
really should do this, and then get on BeatStars, and kind of how did it lead all into that?
Yeah, so I would bring him in while I was making beats, and he would watch, and then he was just vibing out. He's been hearing me make beats. I mean, since he was in his mother's womb, I've been hanging out. But got him bringing in about like 2 years ago, watching, kind of show him here and there. He's like, okay. And then he'd run off and play his video games and stuff. And then I remember I brought him in, and he helped me make a beat. And then I had a video, and I said, just press play on it. So he pressed play. This was about like a year ago, maybe. Okay. And I posted it, and a kid wrote, oh, nice beat you made there, pal. Like about, like I was trying to make it like he had done it when, try to. So I said, okay. So then I started letting him do it, and he does it. He can do it himself right away. And so within the past like 6-7 months, I've just been showing him how to chop, and I'll count out the tempo for him, and then he can just do it. So I'll hook up the sounds, and I know what kind of drums to match with what type of samples. That's one skill that I have. And then I kind of let him take it from there. And then we just work on it together, and then I mix it down for him. So I'll say probably in the last year or so, it's really started to pick up.
And what did you join BeatStars in the last year, I'm assuming? Or was that even less than a year?
Less than a year, probably like 4 months ago. And then, it's just like such a great way, like you said, for him to learn about earning money. He's got his PS4 and his Nintendo Switch that he wants to spend money on, but it's like, so I can show him what we've earned off the breakdown that you guys provide, and I keep a record myself. Okay, I'll allocate this much for your video game stuff. I give you what you got $10. We just sold a beat. I get more excited than he does when he sells a beat. I'm like, look, bro, he sold a beat, and then give him something to play with, because I mean that's good positive reinforcement. But we're saving for college here, all types of stuff. So.
I know I see all the videos with you guys, on the MPC, on the hardware and stuff. Are you doing anything like, like DAW wise, like, software wise? Like, what are you just strictly like, using the hardwired stuff?
To sequence and chop and everything like that and sample is all on the MPC. And then the Pro Tools, and I've got like an audio interface, like an Apollo Thunderbolt that I'll use to run everything into Pro Tools. Then mix everything down. I like a lot of the Neve plugins on there for the EQ and compression and gating. I can get a pretty good sound with those. Also, we'll use some of the low filter on the drums on the MPC to get them just a little thicker. And then, and plus, I mean, if you're using the right sounds to begin with. But anyways, so we'll use the Pro Tools to mix. But all the chopping and sequencing, I like to teach them on MPC.
So cool, man. Who thought up the name Young Bangers? I mean, it just goes. I get it. Like, but was it one of those things where you're just like, all right, we need a name, or was it just like, okay, it was okay. So how'd that come about?
Yeah, I was just like, we gotta need a name for this, because it's like I was posting the beats, and then he was getting good feedback, because I was just posting it on my page, and it was like, people were like, dude, wow, he's pretty good for a freaking 10-year-old. First, he started when he was 9, right before he turned 10. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty good, man. Like he's pretty good. So I was like, why don't we see what we can do with this? So I thought of a name, and then he said it once. He was like, Young Bangers, and then it just sounded cool, man. So, and then my buddy that does my art did this shirt. It's like, the Jay Dilla and the Peanuts thing, and then just kind of, I think it's kind of dope. So we just kind of ran with that.
Who's saying for his tag? We'll hear it when we play some of his tracks. Is that him on the tag too, saying Young Bangers?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Do your Young Bangers? Do your friends call you Young Bangers, or do they call you by your real name?
By my real name.
But tell him what the Ricky from church said. He liked your beats, right?
Who's a Ricky?
Oh, Ryan.
Ryan. Yeah, he said he liked them. He like a kid called Ryan goes to my shows, and like I have him on my PS4 account, and then he's once messaged me saying good beats.
Yeah, so
that's so cool. What do you think about this, Young Bangers? I have a question for you, actually. Well, it's not even really a question, more like an opinion, of see how you feel about it. Like, wouldn't it be cool that you could actually create the music that could be on the video games you're playing?
Yeah.
It's an opportunity, man. It's out there. There's a lot of companies that look for beats, and even on BeatStars, we have a lot of companies. So might be something we could talk about, man. Could be really cool. You'd be playing your video game and listening to your music. That should be a goal, man. I think that's a good goal.
Or he likes, what else, Mike? He likes the cartoon rap battles. I don't know if you've seen those. That'd be pretty.
I don't know if I saw those, man. I'll have to dive into them. Yeah, man. This is all stuff that's possible. It makes it really cool when you're your own business. You're an entrepreneur, because you are an entrepreneur, man. You have a business right now. I mean, when I was 10, I don't know what I was doing, but didn't have a business. I know that, but
Right.
So cool, man. So cool that you guys are doing this together.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Let's play some tracks though, because I know everybody's probably like, I want to hear the tracks. So, like, I want to hear what they sound like. So, I know we put a playlist together. I would love to play some of the beats, and then we can talk about them.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let me share the screen here. All right. Share audio. All right.
This kid is inspirational. That's cool.
Yeah, you'll see all these cool comments coming in, guys. Definitely check them out. Let me just.
Hey guys, thank you for your kind words. That's appreciated, man. For real. John Price, R.I.P. Yes, I love it.
All right, we got the background going now. All right, we're good. All right, let's go back over to here. Cool. All right, so we're gonna play. So we put this playlist together called Sunday Sounds by Young Bangers. We do this with every Sunday Sounds guest. It's something cool. So if you guys, girls, want to check it out after the show, it will be living on their page, and his page is just BeatStars.com/Young Bangers, as you can see right here. But yeah, let's play some tracks. We have the first track is called "Do Damage." Do you know how old this track is? I can look real quick, but if you remember off top,
probably maybe 2 months, I would think.
Let's see. I could just do it and go back. May 10th. I'm more than so. You're talking about like 4 or 5 months, 6 months almost. Okay, cool, man. All right, let's check this out. See what people are thinking about it. Ooh.
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
All right, man. I think everybody's head's bumping right now, bopping up and down. We're feeling this stuff, man. So my question is, after listening, to just the first beat, I mean, it's fire. It's got a perfect, easy pocket for an artist to come in there and just do what they want. I could hear numerous different styles on it. I don't think it's too complicated. I don't think it's simple, but simple in a good way. And it's openness, man. It's a lot of openness, but the melody is fire. The drums are knocking. So, like, what's for this track specifically, Stu? Like, what's the process? Like, are you coming up with a lot of these ideas and then working with him on them, or is he saying, "I hear this melody," or like, are you guys, bouncing stuff off? Like, how's the dynamic? Because it's really interesting. Like I said, I've never talked to, a father and a son making beats together. So this is all very interesting to me.
Yeah, definitely. So I've learned through the process of working with him, what he's better at chopping up. So I'll help them sequence the chops, basically just 8th note chops for now. And then if we need to progress into something more intricate as he gets older and more advanced, we will. So I kind of listen to melodies that I think he would like and that I like, but that would lend themselves to being relatively simple for him to chop up, as we are right now. And then, so I'll pick that and then I'll play it for him and he's like, yeah, I like that. And then, so we'll use it. And then I'll just go off whatever BPM we probably shoot for like the mid 80s,
Okay.
mid 80s, 90s at like 90 at the top. So then I'll pick the drums just according to that. But then I'll show him how to chop the drums in the same type of pattern. We'll typically just hit it, like 1, 2, like an 8th note, quarter note, whatever it may be. And then, so I'll help him pick some good drums to match with it. And then I just show him how to chop. And then it's like, I'll give him the tempo 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he just does the rest. And then we turn the quantization off. That's the first thing I taught him. We don't want it all stiff sounding. And then we'll just do it till he gets it. We'll do a bunch of takes and then we'll keep the best one. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. But he hears it. The main thing is that he can hear the temp, like the tempo, and he can hear it. He gets in the pocket like right away. I just got to count the 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, and then it's crazy. He just does it. Like I wasn't able to do that when I was in my 20s, even. Like it took me more time. My stuff used to be a lot stiffer, and now it's just like I'm just like, wow, like I think he got lucky with that. He got blessed with that. So.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I always had a problem with that. So I totally relate. It's so for when you're picking out melodies and you're working on stuff, is he ever just like, nah, next? Or are you guys locked in, man? Are you just on the same page?
Well, he's like the most polite kid. That's another thing I got blessed with. Like he won't be like that. Like he doesn't come at me like that. But I could tell when he's like, I don't get, like, you know, like he'll be doing it and it's like, this one, I don't know. He won't say I don't know, but he'll be like, I don't hear this, you know? And then I'm just like, let's just move on. You know what I memean? Rather than waste our time trying to force something. So that's happened before.
Totally.
Yeah.
Young Bangers, man. What's your favorite part about making beats? Like, do you like the whole process, the ending part, the beginning part? I mean, what do you like about it specifically, or just everything?
Everything, the whole process.
You show all your friends your beats too?
He hasn't shown too much. No, he hasn't shown. I don't think they'll get it. We feel kind of weird about it. I don't know. Like I've always had this life kind of like where we kind of, those are separate, you know, from but I don't know. Maybe at some point, like I said, the kid from church, a couple kids from church heard them and they were digging them. So.
Oh man, that's so cool. Let's play another track and hear what else we got going on here, because I feel like I could come up with some more questions based on what we hear. And people in the chat, please, if you guys have any questions kind of about the creative process, or if you have any questions just in general, just drop them in and we'll answer some of them. All right, let's check out. Oh, this is going to be my next question. We'll listen to this beat first and I'll ask this question after. But this is called Boom Bap Mario Kart type beat. Let's get it.
BeatStars.com.
You gotta love that loud BeatStars tag.
Yeah.
BeatStars.com.
Woo! Fire. Yo, so my question was basically, who comes up with the titles? You guys do that together too, or is that kind of like because I feel like this is influenced by him a little bit. When I see Mario Kart, I think of video games. So
well, I usually go with it, but that's another thing. I'll usually pick the name, but me and him like have been playing video games together. How long have we been playing video games together? Since how old were you?
Like 6.
Yeah, maybe since he was like 5 or 6 or something. That's just another thing because I'm like still a kid, you know. So we play like Mario Kart, Mario Party. What else do we play? Plants for Zombies.
Yeah.
What else? What are some other games we play?
I don't know.
What was the other one we played? Anyways, Lego, all the Lego games.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so I kind of just go off like, oh, this is stuff we do together, or so, you know, things like that. So that's how I came up with that one.
That's dope though. No, man, I like the names. Like one's new backpack I saw, so it made me think of school. Young Gunner obviously makes sense for sure.
Yep.
Hop the Fence just seems like something like it would be like more childhood memories. No, yeah. I like the names, man. Like they fit kind of like the branding and stuff. And I think that's another important thing you're teaching them as well, is Stu, you know branding is huge. You know, your name holds a lot of weight, and you know the artwork you use, just like you said, the t-shirt and all that stuff like holds a lot of weight. And it's cool that you're teaching them also about branding, not just about making beats. It's again, the entrepreneurship, the branding, even the marketing side of things. So I think that's a lot of things people can take away from this. It doesn't matter what age you are, man. You can always learn and pick up things. So I think this is neat for sure. Young Bangers, man. What's your favorite video game?
Probably Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out. I'm not a big video game guy, but
Yeah.
I probably need to play something, some stress relief. I'm sure.
Whatever
So,
works, brother.
yeah, man. That's so cool though. So, if you had a choice, making beats or playing video games, which one would you do?
Making beats.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. All right. All right. All right.
Hey, Mike, can I interject one thing? So,
Yeah, absolutely, man. Ask anything you want.
all right, so he started back the remote learning this year. So he does like half and half. And his first assignment was like they gave it to him on the laptop to do from home, and it said like your hopes and dreams. And one of them, I was so proud. He's like to get better at making beats. I was like, oh,
Oh man, that's nice.
awesome, dude.
Heartfelt, man. That's cool, dude. This is so cool, man.
Yeah.
We need to. This might be like the start of a whole new show, like kids and beats, where it's just parents, like mothers, uncle, whoever it is, like working with like younger people.
Dude, Mike, a lot of dudes have reached out to me on Instagram, like, "Oh, I do this with my kid, or I want to do this with my kid." So it's cool, man. It's like another thing dads can do with their sons or their daughter, or whatever.
Or their daughters, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's another not a company, it's like a brand that Girls Make Beats. It's called. And it's this younger lady, I'm not younger, probably like around our age, I guess. I guess we're young. But she works with just all girls like around your son's age, a little bit older, maybe like 14, 15, 13. And she teaches them how to make beats and stuff like that. We've done some stuff with them in the past, but no, it's a really cool idea, man. I think any way you can kind of put younger people together with not even older, like we're not old, but we're older than them, obviously. So I think anytime you can put that dynamic together, something good is going to come from it, because you think you're going to teach them everything, but you, as you know, and I know you know this, they teach you stuff. So you know what I'm saying? So it's a really cool dynamic, man. I think there is something to this, like where there's, we should talk after show, man. It might be a cool idea, a little segment or something, or even if like I can give you some ideas about, you could start a new Instagram page with just nothing, like parents and kids and beats. Like I don't know what the name would be, but people can submit and you feature it. Like a lot of cool stuff you could do, man. Definitely. Yeah. Shout out to all the parents in the BeatStars community.
Yeah.
Cloud9, I appreciate bringing that up. That's a great point. All right, let's keep playing some stuff. We got 10 tracks on here. I would love to hear all these joints. What time is it? 3:20? No, we got plenty of time. All right, next joint is Concentrate. Let's check it out.
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
Woo! That's definitely different vibes than some of the first two we listened to, man. That's
Yeah.
It's got some upbeat tempo to it. It's you feel like a buzzer beating shot. You know what I mean? Like you got to hit that last shot. Like it's going crazy.
Yeah.
No, I like it though, man. Young Bangers, what'd you think of that one, man? You like that one?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. What tags you guys use too? Trap.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Yo, man, when did you put this one out? Let's see. But what's your workflow like? Like, I know obviously he's back doing, the remote learning, and I'm sure you guys are busy, but like, what is your schedule looking like for making beats? You guys have set times to, lock in and do stuff together, or is it more just like, hey, we want to make a beat? Okay, let's go make a beat. Or
so I'm like working. I'm blessed right now. I'm able to do it like full time. So I just wake up, go to the gym, then I get back, make beats for about 8 hours, and I'll incorporate him in making one a day. I would say was our goal, like during the summer. and it would be like I would just give him a heads up, like while he was doing his thing, like reading or playing a video game, like we're gonna make a beat in like an hour, and then I'd bring him in and we'd get working on it. And now that it's back to going to school, probably he gets Wednesdays off because they have to like clean the school and none of the teachers are there.
Got it.
Stuff. Well, we try to send her on Wednesdays and maybe one on the weekend. So at this point, so
got it. Machine Smith Sound question was, I think he's asking, do you homeschool? But no, he's in school, but it's just remote learning because of the COVID, corona.
He goes like 2 days a week. They got to wear the mask, and then 2 days a week at home on the computer. Then one day all the kids get off. Yeah. Yep.
Got it. Yeah. So we got a lot of people from around the world that are in the BeatStars community. I think we're in almost 200 countries, which is crazy. So some people where they live, it's not as bad. So they're not aware that, a lot of people in the US are, not in school at all. There's some schools where I'm in Jersey. Everything's from home. You don't go in at all. Then there's some people that go in like 3 days a week, 1 day a week. So it's all depends on where you live in the country. If you're in the US. So just to answer that, let's see what else we got. Here we go. That boy Gutta has a question. Says, "Yo, Young Bangers, what's your favorite beat that you made so far?"
Probably Concentrate.
That's what we just played. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that beat. It's fun.
Yeah, you like that one. It kind of sounds like a video game. Even I could hear it.
That's what I mean. It's either like almost like a beat that's on like the last round of like Mario Brothers when you got to fight the boss or something, or even just like. I don't even know. I felt like it was just like not giving me anxiety, but like you just got to get what you got to get done. Like there's a timeline and you got to hit that timeline. And if you don't, like, it's not going to be good. So it's just like, that's the vibe it gave me.
Yeah.
But no, super dope, man. Any other questions, guys, in the chat? If not, we're going to play this next joint. Talk to them about the next one. Let's see. All right, we'll just play it. Next one is called Run It Up.
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
Man, oh man, oh man. You guys got some joints, man.
We made a video of that one. Got a lot of likes and comments on that one when he made it. A lot of people like that one.
Where do you guys put all the videos? On your Instagram, right?
Yeah, I post them on mine and then I direct it towards his Instagram. He's got up to probably like 2,500 followers. He's starting to do his thing on there. So we post them all on there. Yeah.
I want to see if I can pull up Instagram while we're on here and see if I can at least play one of these videos so people can kind of. I probably should have prepped one, but we usually don't share video here. We usually share audio, but I think we can share video too. So let me see if I can do that. But we got another question that came into Boy Gutter. He's the VIP with the questions right now. Another question for Young Bangers. Who would you like to hear a rapper sing over one of your beats?
Who's your favorite rapper?
Oh no.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Can I answer for him?
You might consider it cheating, but sure. No, go ahead.
Shoot, that's a tough question, man. He would probably say like Travis Scott or something, but I would probably, if it was me, the old man in me would say like Jadakiss or something like that. That's a good question, though. That's a good question.
It is a good question, but you know what else is cool about it, man? Like being on BeatStars, it gives you the opportunity to allow, obviously one to make money or give away stuff for free download, whatever you want to do. But in return, you're working with new artists, so he might actually find a new artist that finds his stuff. Yes. And actually, develops a relationship that way. Or so I think, I think it's cool that you don't know, man. I think it's cool that, you're putting your stuff out there and you're letting people buy it, download it, and, putting their touch on it. So you never know what can come out of it. So
can I say one thing that's kind of on topic here about that?
Absolutely.
So he's got some beats picked by like Paz has picked a couple. Sick Jackin from Psycho Realm picked 3. Mr. Lift from Boston, a good underground MC, picked 1.
Love Mr. Lift, man.
Yeah, me too. He's a wicked good dude. And then somebody else, Bill picked 1. So wow. I'm pretty excited for that. I don't know. I was pretty proud.
I would listen, man. Paz is in my top 10 MCs of all time, bro. Some people might argue with me on that, but it's not a Philly bias thing. It's just that his style is so unique, and his voice is so unique. And I honestly have never heard a bad verse from him. Have I heard like good verses? Yeah. Have I heard amazing verses? Yeah, but I haven't heard a bad verse in my opinion. So that's a whole other show we could go and talk about really fast. But no, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Well, now that you said that, like I just did 6 ones for his new album that's coming out, and one of them, I swear he's rapping like kind of like pun on it, and I never heard him spit like that. But it's
wow.
Really, he's saying stuff the whole time. But it's not filler. But and so they hit me back. I think it was passing me back like, yo, is he really making these beats, bro? I'm like, dude, he's making them. So it's pretty cool. I don't know. I was pretty proud of that, man. So
that's crazy. Yeah, when those joints drop, man, make sure you let us know because we do a lot of like different feature content for members and stuff. And
definitely.
I just want to hear him in general, to be honest. But word. All right, let me see if there's any more questions. All right, guys, if you got any more questions, let us know. We're gonna play the next joint called Family Biz. See what we're working with.
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
That's all good.
Family Biz, man. Family Biz. Woo.
Yeah, bro.
Like somebody just said in the chat, man, all these beats are fire. I'm just vibing. I'm like, yep.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
How much? No, go ahead.
Yeah, one thing that I did, some of these are off my homie MTK. He's a sample composer. He sells a lot of stuff on like Drum Broker. And I don't know, we just I played a lot of stuff for him and we gravitated towards a lot of these, and they're pretty easy. They give you that open space that you're talking about. So the last 2 or 3 were from some of his sample packs, and I bought like a bulk of them, and just easy workflow. Just boom, you like this? No, like this? Yes, and then kind of go from there. So
super dope, man. We need to get that guy on BeatStars to sell his kits too, man. If he's open to it.
Yeah, I'll hit him up. I wanted to shout him out. Shout out to MTK. He's a wicked good dude too.
MTK, man, what up? We got you, bro. I'm trying to pull up one of these videos real quick. The thing with Instagram and desktop, man, it never works anymore. I don't know if anybody else has had that issue, but it's like it just comes up as an error every time.
That's annoying. I do have videos on here, Mike, associated with some of his tracks. I don't know if that would help you.
Oh, yeah. God, I don't even know why I didn't think about that.
I didn't tell you. I should have told you that.
No, but I should have already kind of thought of that too. Which ones have a video on it?
I'll tell you. 1 second. Let me see.
Because I would love to show him actually, like, working on stuff that you film.
Me too. I really would like that. Let me give me 1 second. I'll find it.
Take your time, man.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I know everybody is in the chat definitely would like to see as well.
Cool. So there's one that's not on this playlist.
Okay.
It's called Diddy Kong. Because we're doing Mario Party together, and we did a team. I was Donkey Kong, and he was Diddy Kong. It's kind of corny, but so we named the beat Diddy Kong. And this one sounded like to me like kind of like Griselda would rap on it. I think it's that first video there, Mike.
Right here?
Okay. Yeah, this one turned out pretty good. I was pretty happy with what he did on this one. He did this in he knocked this out in literally 10, 15 minutes. It was pretty sick.
That's crazy. Let me know if you guys can hear this because this is playing on BeatStars, but it's technically playing from YouTube. So we just embed the YouTube. Let me know if you guys can hear this in the chat when I hit play.
Okay. Yeah.
Young Bangas.
Yeah. One, two, three, four, and yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I think I was more hyped than him. You can hear me in the back. Yeah.
Yo, honestly,
guess-
I would package those years up, bro, and sell them on BeatStars as ad-lib packs, man. So people could sample them. They could I'm telling you, you can do anything on BeatStars, man. You know, it's nothing. I think outside the box. I think it's crazy. They were dope. Those ad-libs are dope to me. But now, go ahead. What were you saying?
I just get so excited, man. I'm just like when he gets it, I don't know. It just gets me so excited. I'm like, yes. I don't know. Just the dad in me. It's like,
bro, it's dope, man. I'm telling you, those years, you could package them up and put them in a kit, man. Some type of kit, ad-lib kit. It's just a sound kit. Like people in the chat are like, yeah, my favorite part. Like they all liked it too.
Dope.
And he said, Conway the Machine will rip this beat. Yes, he would.
Thank you. I thought so too. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fire, man. So fire. Let's see what else we got here. So we listen to Family Biz, right? All right, let's listen to New Backpack. Let's check this joint out.
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
Fire, man. Another one that's like it's simple, but simple in a good way. It just has that pocket for an MC to come in and do their thing.
Yeah.
I can even hear that as like something like a movie or something. Like it just has a good vibe to it, man. Depending on what scene it would be, but it definitely has some good vibes to it. New Backpack. When did you upload this joint? Let's see. June. Okay.
Yeah.
You know you can sell your merch too on BeatStars, right?
No, I need to get on that.
Yeah, we'll talk, man. But yeah, it would be cool to see some Young Bangers t-shirts for sale on his BeatStars page. That would be dope. You could just take the design and it's through a company called Printful, and pretty much they just print everything for you. They print, ship, everything. So only thing you do is put up the designs, and it's just a split. There's no money out of pocket. So it's good for like digital. You know what I mean? Especially for they ship worldwide. Yeah. I always tell people print 100 shirts or 50 shirts, whatever you need for yourself to hand out or sell. And then, have your digital store running too, where you can kind of have a drop shipping going and you don't have to worry about all that extra work. So,
yeah, I got to get on that.
Yeah, we can go over it for sure, man.
Word.
Well, guys, any more questions in the comments? Let's see what we got.
Mac 10 or Snoop. Yeah, man. Nipsey Hussle, RIP.
I mean, yeah, man. I wish.
Yeah. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's just play the next joint, man. I'm just interested here. We got some Meek Mill vibes here. The Weekend, Young Gunner. Let's check this out.
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
Dope, man. I was just looking at your licenses too, so it looks like you have a wide range of leases too, not exclusive. From the low range of $29.99 for I guess that was an MP3.
Yeah.
And then up a little bit for the Wave. I think your pricing's good, man. I think it's fair. I think it makes sense. It's in line. I feel like with the market, which is a good thing, in my opinion. But everything looks good, man. Yeah. So I mean,
this is kind of new to us, like the whole leasing thing. Like I never did that. I don't do that for my beats, but it's been going good, man. Like I don't want to say too much, but he's been making some good money, man. Like I never made this money when I was a freaking 10-year-old, man.
I even have I think I lost the paper route when I was like 12, so I don't think I was working at 10. Like too busy getting in trouble at school and stuff, probably. But we can talk, man. I think the licenses is good. I'm a big person who I test a lot of stuff. So I do a lot of like online advertising, a lot of like, I worked social media my whole life, so a lot of testing. I mean, really, when you put up a social media post, it's a test to see how people react to it. What kind of interaction you get. So it's just all about testing. So like, I would even maybe knock this MP3 license down to $24.95 or like $19.95.
Okay.
I wouldn't probably space these out so much just for the Wave. I'd probably actually space this out about 10 to 15 max.
Right.
So if you're making this 20, you make this like $34.95. Right. I think this can stay where it's at. I think this can stay where it's at, or you can go a little lower and go like $74.95 and like $149.95 or $174.95. But overall, I don't think it's a problem, man. I would just see if doing that would
alter anything.
Alter it, because what will happen is it all depends also what you want to do as a business. Do you want to have a little bit lower prices, give maybe some people more opportunities to purchase and then increase the amount of purchases you're getting, or stick to the pricing you have now and possibly miss out on maybe somebody who only has $20. They don't have 30 for an MP3. Right, so it's just really seeing what your audience is like too. You can kind of see who's looking at your stuff, listening to it, your past customers.
Yes.
It's just like any business, man. Just, trying different things, seeing what works. But I think your pricing for sure, and anybody watching, I think this pricing overall is pretty fair. And I think the main thing that jumps out to me is just the premium license. I would probably definitely like knock this down to $24.95 and this to like $34 or $39.95. I think this is a little high on the Wave side, but the rest of it, you're looking good, man. Looking good.
All right, thank you, man.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully that helped anybody else in the chat as well.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else we got left? We got Miles Morales. We in here and Hallelujah. Did we listen to White Sands here? We just listened to that, right? No, the Young Gunner. Oh, wow. We got all these left.
Can we play that Hallelujah one, Mike?
Absolutely. All right, let's check this out.
This one came out good. All right.
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
Ugh, nasty, man.
Yo, Mike, I just wanted to say, like, that was one of my favorite ones that he made, but also give us a chance just to talk about my, Jesus Christ. Like, that's how me and my family out a lot, going to church and our faith. And in fact, I think like he was a blessing for me from God because I turned my life around when he was born. So I know it sounds corny, but I wanted to get that. So that's one thing. Our faith is a big part in our family, and anyone else. I just want other people to know that if you're going through it, that can help you out big time.
That's dope, man. Listen, there's nothing corny about that at all, my man. I think that a real man and a real human. I mean, man, woman, whoever it is, it takes a lot to speak up and say something like that, and be a good role model. You know, it's easy to do bad, in my opinion. It's harder to be a good person and a good human being, a good role model. So I definitely salute you for that. I'm sure everybody in this chat room salutes you for that. So more power to you, man. More of this, please. Like, if this is what is coming from it, like, keep going, man. Keep going, because I think you guys got some really big records to come out, from you guys.
Thanks.
I did see a comment that I wanted to ask real quick. Oh, someone asked if well, someone didn't ask this specifically. Someone asked about going digging. So my first question is, do you still personally go digging? And then two, the follow-up, which the people in the chat were asking, were, do you take him digging? So
I wanted to show you something if I have it. So I've been making beats since freaking 2098. I used to take my trusty Vestex, did handy tracks with me everywhere I went to the record stores. But the internet has made the world a lot easier to navigate in terms of digging, for one. I've got dudes like on Instagram that I just can dig. They send me stuff I want to hear, and I buy records directly off them. eBay too, I hit that up and then the sample pack stuff. We're doing a lot of that stuff too. So and that's kind of what he's gravitating more towards. So I'll play him stuff, but I would say the majority of the beats that he's making are coming off of the sample packs. And I'm lucky that I've established relationships with a lot of the dudes that are making them. If I kind of shout them out, they'll kind of send them my way. But I'll support too, because we all got to support one another in here. So that's pretty much how we're working it.
we gotta link you with a producer on BeatStars named Dream Life. I don't know if ever heard of him, dude.
Yeah, we're friends on Instagram. Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah,
bro, his samples is like the stuff him and the Vintage Vandals is DJ Pain 1, Stack Trace, and one other person. I'm gonna feel like an idiot for not knowing his name off the top of my head. I can't think of it. I know him though. All four of them are super dope. I feel bad. If somebody in the chat remembers the last person's name, I didn't say, please let me know, because I know it. It's the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it though. But yeah, super good dudes. Yeah, absolutely, man.
The digging stuff to all the younger heads, man, you guys will learn a lot. Like, I'm not trying to preach to y'all, and y'all are gonna do your thing and kill it. But man, the more you dig, the more you know about records. It just opens up a whole new world of possibilities. So keep at it, guys.
Absolutely, great advice. And yeah, the guy's name is Memory. Another dope. So it's Memory, Stack Trace, DJ Pain 1, Dream Life. They have a Vintage Vandals crew. Definitely check those out. I'll link you if you're following him already. I'll make a proper introduction too if you need to. Super dope.
That'd be dope. Yeah, I know Dream Life. He's a good dude.
Yes, sir. So I think a question that a lot of people may have, I know I have, is what are you doing for collaboration wise? Because BeatStars was really built around collaboration, community. We have the collaboration tool built into like tracks, sound kits, services, anything really that you can collaborate with people on.
Yeah.
Is that something you're thinking about doing in the future, where maybe you guys cook up something and you send it to another producer, or vice versa? They cook up a melody or something like that, and then send it to you guys to finish, and then you do that collaboration split on BeatStars.
Yeah, that'd be sick, man. Like some examples I've already done that weren't on BeatStars, but like there's a really talented guy from Milwaukee named Kame One, and we collaborated on one that Styles P and Tragedy Kadhafi just rapped on. It came out so dope. And then We did a couple for Vinny Paz's last album together. And then we just split the dough. And then like he's really good with the melodies. I'm good at chopping, good with the drums, and definitely want to get into like. And I've done other stuff like with other sample composers, MTK. That's landed on. Let's see. I got one. Okay, I got one with Apathy and Jadakiss coming out. So and it sounds really dope, man. I'm really happy about that one. And then like I'm doing an album with Eric Bobo from Cypress Hill, the percussionist, and we got like RJ Payne, but I'm working with sample composers. So, and long story short, yes, I want to get. That's what the new wave is. We collaborate together and we all make money together, and you know what I mean. That's how it is. And he's going to be on the same wave too. That's how I'm teaching him. So.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like the main question was, we have when you're uploading a track at the bottom, there's a place that you can add a collaborator of anybody on BeatStars. You can split the publishing, you can split the income, not the income, the profits.
We did our first one, Mike. We did our first one, the last beat, not to cut you off. It was with my homie Fumes. He sells a lot of beats on here. Fumes the Threat. And
which one? Hallelujah or which beat?
No, it was actually not on this playlist. It's like
okay.
The last beat that we did, but I figured out how to add him on there, and we did it. I think it's the very last beat we did. Not that one, not Diddy Kong, but Among Us. It might be that one, bro. But
no collaborator. We'll show the collaborator. No, that's cool. Like if you're aware of it, that's dope. I was just curious because I know there's gonna be people in the community after seeing this and finding out about what Young Bangers is doing that they might want to collab. So I didn't know what you guys are listening to or kind of what the
yes. We want to work. We want to work with anybody, anyone that we feel would work together, like sound wise. And like I said, we have a pretty good Instagram following. My website gets a lot of traffic. So if anyone wants to work, reach out to us on the Instagram. Or on here, we'll check the messages on here, and then we'll get it in. We're definitely down for that, man.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, guys, any questions in the chat before we rock on out of here? I know Young Bangers probably wants to get back to his video game. He's probably done with us at this point. No, man, Young Bangers, you were awesome, man. Thank you for being on and being an influence to me and everybody in the chat and on the show and who's going to see this. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I want to hear some more tracks from you for sure.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anybody else? Questions in the chat? Questions in the chat? Stu, man, let them know. Let them know what you talked about some of the stuff you're working about. If they want to get in touch with you, how can people get in touch with you? What's the best way? Instagram is, your BeatStars page or his BeatStars page, or what's the best way?
Yeah, if anyone wants to hit me up and build, get at me, guys. Instagram is stu_bangas, BANGAS. Hit up brutalmusic.org. I'm always working, guys. He's always working. Like I got a lot of projects in the works. If anyone wants to collaborate, doing stuff with Cypress Hill, with Vinny Paz, with Ill Bill, Nonfiction, Gore-Tex, like a lot of stuff, guys. So just hit me up and let's build. All right. Thank you all for tuning in and throwing in some questions in the chat. With me and my son, really appreciate it.
Absolutely. What's Young Bangers Instagram so people know how to find him on Instagram too?
So his is young_BANGAS. So it's just like mine, but young.
Perfect. And on BeatStars, guys, you can find them just like I said earlier, just BeatStars.com/YoungBangers. Add them, follow them on there, and like you said, reach out if you guys have any collaboration questions. Listen, man, I had a lot of fun today. It was definitely new and interesting for me, but it's inspiring as well. I hope we can see more parents and children together on these shows in the future. I think the children are the future, so we need to be nurturing them and building with them and having relationships with them. So salute to you, bro. You're an inspiration as well. Thank you, Stu. Thank you, Young Bangers, both you guys. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
All right, guys. We'll catch everybody on the next Sunday Sounds. Until then, he got him with the drop.
Thank you, Mike.
That's got to be the clip we use for the promo. All right, guys. Enjoy your Sunday, guys, and we'll talk soon.
You too. Thank you so much, Mike. Take care.
See you guys.